Hello everybody, this is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Hope everybody's doing well. As you can see behind me, we've got another special treat to bring to you today from Renegade. By the way, just a reminder, today is July the 14th, Friday, July the 14th, 2023. Depending on when you're seeing this video, this could be gone or it still may be available. We got a 2024 Renegade Verona LE 40 LRB floor plan. First 24 that we've got in stock. New colors, we got a new exterior color. This is called Pathfinder, and a few new features to show you as we go around it. So come on with me, we'll start down here in the first bay here. So they're still doing kind of the same. The Aquat 450D is still the same. All the Verona LEs are going to get that. It's going to go in this compartment. And you got the double padlock slam latch baggage doors. It's a little windy today, so we've got going to keep the awnings in. And then we got some good storage on your patio side here. We got the lined storage compartments. You can see we got an ottoman in here, so that's an option this one did get ordered with. And you've got a little access port here if you want to plug into your electrical with the generator on, or with you plugged in, you can run some electrical out the bottom here and still close your door. Have access to the 110 outlet there. You'll also notice on these doors, you got the conduit electrical wiring running here on both doors. All the doors have that. So you can lock and unlock all your baggage doors with the key fob. Plus you can also lock and unlock it using the keypad here on the door. 43-inch Samsung LED smart TV with soundbar. And this does swivel out. All right, coming down the line here, we got some LED docking lights. This goes under the rail here, so you've got your I-beam rail behind that padded wall there, but it gives you some nice deep storage. You notice some slide locks in here. These do come shipped separately. If you're driving on some rougher roads, maybe you want to go ahead and secure some of the slide outs. Depending on the type of roads and conditions you're driving in, you can use the slide locks. This here is a 50-foot air hose. You can tap into the air system on the coach, and that'll be I'll show you that when we get up there to the bay where the battery compartments are at. More storage. If you've noticed as we've gone down the way here, so except for the 450D Aquahot, this is all storage pretty much, which is all on the patio side. You'll notice some loose objects in here. We've got central vacuum hose kit, some loose tile. If you ever drop anything on the tile, this has full tile floor, ceramic tile inside. You do have some replacements. You'll notice right up above here, we've got an outside shower compartment. You're at the beach, at the lake, you got pets with you, little four-legged friends need to get cleaned up before they go inside. You got a little outside shower. You got a molded rear cap. There's no seams along the side here. It's something that Renegade's known for on the aerodynamic cab on the front. Plus you've got the molded rear cab here. Full fiberglass walk-on roof. All LED lights, your running lights, your brake lights, your turn signals, reverse lights, all LEDs. Also back here you have the backup camera. And on the rear here we've got, it already has brake controller hookups here. This second access port there for the Voyager, that's for your camera system. If you've got a trailer that you're towing anything, or you got cameras in the trailer or on the exterior of the trailer, you can tap into that and toggle between the truck camera or the trailer camera. The hitch is rated for up to 20,000 pounds. So we've got an M2 all Renegade Verona LEs are going to be built on the Freightliner M2 106 chassis, which has 20,000 pound tow rating. It's got a 8.9 liter, 360 horsepower, 3200 series, Allison transmission, 6-speed Allison transmission, and 1150 pound-foot of torque. Okay, in this compartment here we've got, so this is your 50 amp power cord. You'll notice we got another access point down below here, so I can run this out and keep the door closed. It's also where your transfer switch is located. Renegade typically will send a 50 to 30 converter cord. If you need to plug into 30 amps, you can. That's all that's available. We've got an 8,000 watt diesel generator. Its exhaust here on the opposite side of the patio side to keep all the exhaust flames on this side of the RV. In these compartments here, we've got the exhaust down below on the chassis, plus we have another exhaust down below, which is going to be off of the Aqua Hot system. So 3 different exhausts. We got chassis, Aqua Hot, and of course the generator. In this compartment here is going to be where your whole house water filtration system is located, your black and gray dump valves, your black tank flush, your sewer hose. This is where you can store your sewer hose. You can walk the city water out to hook it up, and then you can, and you'll be able to reel it in, which is going to be located over here. And then you do have an outside water spigot in here as well. If you want to hook a hose to it, there's an access port down below here where you can run a hose out the bottom and have an actual little exterior hose like you have on the side of your home, but it's on the side of your RV. And then you do have a tank reader, tank monitor up top here to check on battery. You can check your battery levels, your fresh water, your gray water, and your black water levels as well. And then of course the blue hose here is a shower port, so you can have an outside sprayer. Actually, I'm gonna keep this open here. So when you pull your black tank dump and your gray tank dump, that's dumping the 75 gallons of black water, which is on the side here, and your gray is 75 gray, 75 black. Plus you have heat strips on both holding tanks to keep them heated in winter colder temperatures. And then over here on this button here says flow jet. So the flow jet, that switch there will operate the macerator, which is this small hose here. So all your black water will flow through the flow jet, and it pumps the water. If you need to pump your water uphill, the wastewater, you can using the flow jet macerator pump. So this compartment here is just the other side of the 2 75-gallon holding tanks for the gray and the black water. And this bay here is storage. It's also where your Victron energy, you've got a 3,000 watt inverter. All right, batteries. This one was optioned with, you've got the dual high capacity 270 amp hour Dragonfly lithium batteries. And it has an option for an additional one. So you'll notice you've got 3 Dragonflies. So you have 3 270 amp hour. They all 3 have built-in heaters. Your chassis batteries are going to be located in here as well. Earlier I was showing you that 50-foot air hose. Right here is where you can tap into the air on the coach. That uses the same air on the air system for the airbags, as you in the air seats for additional air for putting air in your other vehicle tires. Being a Super C motorhome, I always like to point this out. It's, you know, makes it nice and easy to get in and out of the cab. If you pull into a fuel stop, it's easy to get out, put fuel in. Speaking of fuel, you've got a 100-gallon fuel tank. It's fillable here. You have a 6-gallon diesel exhaust fluid tank here. The 100-gallon fuel tank, you have two 50-gallon saddle tanks on both sides of the RV, so you can fill on both sides. Before I raise this up, you got side cameras or bullet cameras on both sides. You'll notice how simple this is to open and close. It's got a soft close on it. Under the hood, we've got, again, you got your Cummins L9 8.9 liter, 360 horsepower, 1,150 pound-foot of torque. You can see it's easy to get to check your oil, change the oil. The water separator is going to be located here. Power steering reservoirs on this side, air filter on the other side. Really easy to get to everything. Being a front engine that opens up, it gives you easier access to everything. You notice in the window, we've got the camera. So this does come with the Freightliner safety assurance package, which includes blind spot, or lane assist, blind spot monitoring, or excuse me, lane assist, adaptive cruise, and collision mitigation. Here's the other side of the passenger side. You can see where you can fill the tank here. Again, easy to get in and out of the cab. Being a Super C, you've got 2 exit doors on the cab plus the house entrance, which we'll go in now. Let's go check out the interior. It's a little windy out today, so I refrained from putting the awnings out, but they do have wind sensors on them. You got the Girard awning up top here, and then you also have the Girard slide covers. All right. Okay, so keep the slides in right now so y'all can see how easy it is to navigate to the cab area. When we start up here in the front, so if I wanted to turn these seats around, I can. All the cab chairs do swivel around. Let me turn this on here. Okay, so this is going to come with a Garmin. This comes off. So this is your charge port. The Garmin GPS, AM, FM, Sirius, XM satellite radio system. That buzzing noise you heard is the system booting up. That's for the collision mitigation, adaptive cruise, lane assist system. If you are drifting out of your lane, right or left, you'll get a buzz on the right side or a buzz on the left side, just alerting you when you're drifting out of your lane. You do have a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system here. And then this is part of that, the WABCO system, the collision mitigation. It'll display at 20 miles an hour or faster. It'll find other vehicles in front of you that if they're doing, if they're slowing down and you have the actual, if you have the speed set at 65 miles an hour and they're doing 60, well, you're gonna back off to 60 miles an hour like they're doing, and then so on and so forth. You do have an adjustable steering wheel. It will telescope and tilt. Over here on the side is going to be cruise control. Tilt that down a little bit. So speed control, that turns it on and off. And this will accelerate, decelerate, light controls, dash cluster settings is going to be for dimming the settings up here. Again, you've got the six-speed Allison transmission on the side here, fog lamp controls, engine brake on and off. That turns the engine brake on, and then you have a low, medium, and a high for the settings there on the brake. Power windows, mirror heat, locks. This has the Kurt Spectrum built-in brake controller, air brake system. You can dump the air, or you want to keep, that's if you need to dump the air on the suspension, maybe you've got a clearance issue to get it into your storage facility, you can drop the air. Just be cautious when it's down, it's not going to ride very smooth. So you want that in the up position when you're traveling. Regen, lane alert feature, you can turn that on and off. So if you don't want that buzzing noise, you can actually just toggle the switch to turn that system off so it's not alerting you every time you're drifting out of your lane. And then of course, it's gonna be a spot lamp. There's the trailer and the truck camera controls. Oops, on this side here, just gonna be USB port, 12-volt hookups. And then down on the very bottom here, we've got the hydraulic system. So they still use the equalizer hydraulic system. And you can Bluetooth your mobile phone to operate the hydraulic leveling system from your mobile device. All right. Let me sneak by here. We're gonna get some slides out. While the slides are going out, so this is the new Rockport cabinetry. So all the cabinetry is a new look. They've got 3 different interior designs, or they carry it over. I carried over last year's decors, but the wood colors and the exterior have changed for 2024. All right, let me go in here. Let's run some slides out. So I'm gonna run this slide out first. So it's the driver's side front slide. Something new for 2024. Not so much on this slide. But you'll notice when we run this guy, they've gone away from the electric driven slide out on the flush floor slide. Now Renegade is using a hydraulic ram. So it's a hydraulic slide. It's a little faster going out and going in, and it's quiet too. All right, so got that out, and then last but not least, we've got the bed slide going out. Okay. So all of the 30 or 40, this is a 40 LRB floor plan. So it's going to come standard with the Euro dinette. This will drop down and makes into a bed. Got some electrical hookups on the side there with USB ports, cup holders. You've got new window treatments for 2024 all the way around. Still the same day and night shades are all MCD roller shades. New pull handles on all the cabinet door fronts and drawers. You've got new pulls, but still the same hardware for holding up all the cabinet doors. They use a nice heavy duty hinges. If you're loading those cabinets or unloading them, just makes it easier to get to everything. You still have multiplex light switches throughout the coach. Where I was operating the slides from earlier, you also have light controls in there as well. I'll go over that in just a bit. You'll notice new wall lights for 2024. And of course this has the fold and tumble sofa, but this will flip down. Gives you a little armrest. then over on this side, lots of counter space. And then this TV will pull out. You'll see some storage back behind the television. You've got some hidden cabinetry storage back behind here. Electrical outlet inside the cabinet. And then same deal on this side. If you want to get a shot of that, Joe, you can see on that side. Oops. There is an option for a fireplace. This did not get it, but without the fireplace, you got some nice additional storage down below here. And full extension drawer glides. And these do have the ball bearing soft close drawers. Plus, if you get a shot of this, you'll notice the dovetail construction on the side drawers. More storage down below the sink. A big black box there is part of the sound system. So you have a 50-inch Samsung LED television. Plus you've got the sound bar with the subwoofer below for a nice little sound system. Stainless steel sink. Oh, and that's another thing that's new. You got some new kitchen faucet. Still using the recessed true induction cooktop. And up above we've got the Samsung convection microwave oven. A couple more cabinet storage overhead here. There's all the owner's manuals for the Verona LE, more chassis owner's manuals. And then, yes, this is also something new. So you've got individual pulls for your pantry storage. Used to, they had the one big pull out, and they changed to some individual drawers. You got some smaller ones down up top, and then down below we've got some larger pantry pullouts. 18 cubic foot French door residential refrigerator. It's all electric. Ice box down below. Hey, look at that. It's making ice. It's working. This will lock it. It locks it all the way around. Oh, there's one on the side here. You've got a lock down below for the bottom and a lock here for the top. All right, making our way to the back. The 40 LRB is a bath and a half floor plan. So when you're on the road, if you need to use the head, as they say, you can actually access the half bath while you're driving with the slides in. If you have guests, you've got the half bath here. You've got some good storage. We'll open these up. So storage up above, the inverter and the main control panels for your breakers are down below. Inverter control panels are going to be located here. Medicine cabinet above. New sink designs. It's actually really nice. Everything flows, so all the corian is all one solid piece. So it makes it easy to clean. And then you do have some storage underneath. Coming around to the back, we do have stackable washer dryer. And this is an option that this one got ordered with. Standard, something to point out as far as going over options. The one thing I just noticed earlier, but all Verona LEs are going to come with the in-motion satellite system, WineGuard, over-the-air antenna, and Wi-Fi and 4G ready. Plus it has the in-motion satellite. So it doesn't include the receiver, but it does come with an in-motion satellite. King-size bed. They've got an electrical plug. That's something new I noticed too. They're starting to do an electrical plug in the overhead. If you have any kind of sleeping CPAP machines or anything like that, you can actually plug them in. You've got some good storage overhead. And then under the bed, we've got the 150 gallons of fresh water will be underneath. So you got two 75-gallon tanks. Plus it's where your water pump is located. Access point to dump the water out of the holding tanks if you want it for winterizing, and it's got a winterization valve down below here. And then of course you have this pops off here. If you're working in here, pop that in place so you can keep that up. Ceiling fan's a nice touch. You'll get that in a Renegade. You've got two 15,000 BTU air conditioners, both with heat pumps. You got four nice big drawers, wardrobe storage here. You got some larger drawers down below here. HDMI hookups, cable hookups. If you want to add receiver boxes, like we're talking about for the satellite system, game systems, Blu-ray players, DVD players. And then you have the bedroom television, plus additional wardrobe storage here. This is basically a twin to that one. You got the four big drawers down below. And then you got a corner shower here. I'll step in there just to kind of give you an idea how much. I'm 6'2". I got plenty of headroom. Being the rounded doors like these are, which is nice, it keeps all the water inside the shower. Doesn't go dripping outside here. And then I'll get out of the way, but you do have some good storage there. Porcelain macerator flushing toilet, some good use of counter space for the bathroom. Again, all that Corian flows on the new sinks. Medicine cabinet above. Another thing I wanted to mention for 2024, there's an option to get, finally, electric heated tile. So this has it. So this has the heated tile floor now, new for 2024, underneath all the tile floor. And then also new for not new, but additionally, you have carried over is the optional bunk over cab, which has become a popular option. So with the cab over bed, you got a king size bed, you got the folding sofa here, the dinette, and then you also have the sleeper, the bunk over cab, which makes into about like a full size bed up top. And you also have little shade controls. And then on the side here, you have accent lighting, a little cubby hole area with an electrical outlet, USB ports. Keep all your devices, computers, tablets, iPads, all those things charged. And then you have, still using the Vega Touch. Let me go, so this is the home screen looks like this. You can operate your lights, check on your holding tanks, water pump, tank heaters. check on the house and chassis battery voltage levels. It has automatic gen start, so if I go into AGS, it's going to ask me to enable it. If you enable it, there's going to be some different trigger points. May not be letting me in because it's actually running at the moment. There we go. So these are all the different trigger points. Start at 11.9 volts. The seconds that the time start volts is set for. How many tries the generator can start. So there's different trigger points you can have set in your automatic gen start. And then you have your light controls, generator controls, thermostat, front and rear, heat pumps, climate control on the bays, fan controls, slide outs, leveling systems in here as well. And then down below here is going to be the settings. This is where you can pair your mobile device to mirror. So if you do pair it, you notice like on mine right now, I'm paired to it at the moment. If I wanted to go into the systems and turn off all my lights, I can use this to turn lights on and off. I can use it to run slides, change the thermostat. So anything I can do here, I can now do on my mobile device, as long as I'm within the, I think it's like around 20, 30 feet around the motorhome. Usually you get further out, it's having a hard time picking up that signal. As long as you're in the vicinity of the motorhome, it should operate. Let's go over some sizes. So this is a 40 LRB floor plan. It's 40 feet, 2 inches exterior length. The ride height on this one is 12 feet, 10 inches. Some lights on here. And you have the gross vehicle weight rating on this is 34,300 pounds. The cargo carrying, I was just looking at it earlier, the way this is equipped is 4,733 pounds. It does have solar, so you got 375 watt solar panels. I think I didn't mention that, but this one does have that. Heated floor, storage ottoman, cab over bunk, pretty much hits all the options that this one comes with. If there's any other questions that someone may have on this motorhome, it is available. Again, I'll just to point out the date. Today's Friday, June 14th, 2023. If you guys have any questions for me, reach out anytime. You can, my number should be being displayed at the bottom of this video, 720-539-4711, or shoot me an email at grussell@transwest.com. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.